Hola amigos, welcome to Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode. It's been a while since we visited this world, but I wanted to continue a little bit in here, see how you guys like it or not. Why the hell do I keep getting auto jump off on? I don't know. Anyway, we'll see how you guys react to it. I want to know if you guys want me to continue or not on this pack. So before we start, actually, let me give you a quick tour of the base. Of course, we have the flying ring in us. This is all the fruits from the trees that we collected over the course of this Let's Play. We started in this little hole. Oh, it's raining right now. You can see from the rain shield. So in here we have the smeltery. We have the kitchen. Over there is our portals, our bed, and a couple of portals in here. The deep portal is right over there as well, and the mining is right there. Now over this area, let me actually go out for a second. So over this area we have some of the animals that I just moved away over there. They were here before, but since I put my base of operation right here, I got tired of hearing them. And on this pack we have the angel ring, so we can move them very easily, not with the struggle I had in the other one. This is what is starting to be like the Astral Sorcery Temple. We have the Botania Tower that we need. Very nice use of glass for the tower, and in here we have set up the I have to remove my magnet every time I come in here, so let me just do that. But I'm getting a bunch of mana in here. It's actually almost full. I forgot to take my wand down, and I guess this part in here is gonna need another one of those rain shields. If we move over here, you can see also the sky. We use those sky block from open block, and this is just a setup. Why is this not working? That's weird. But anyway, this in here is just an automated process to make living rock and living wood on this pack. The living wood is actually made with that kind of wood that actually is coming in here, the infused wood from Astral Sorcery. So he's picking everything in there, he's putting everything in there, and we're using Auto Placer from Actual Edition. And this control miner is actually getting a 3x3 whitelisted on that living wood. So once it grabs it, it goes over here and it goes down to our drawer right there. And in here I just have to put, so it's semi-automatic, I just have to put those Arcan Stone from Thaumgraf, and once it get it, you will see that they have these, that in there, what is called? I forgot the name from, let me just remove one, the Annihilation Plane. Okay, so that's what makes this work, and that's gonna get all the living wood and living rock. As you can see, it's starting to get everything, and that piece is gonna disappear from there and go back downstairs eventually. It does take a while for this one to work, but it'll do his job little by little. Come on, you can do it. There you go. You see, it takes a while, but once it break it, it should actually be picked up. Oh, I forgot. Did I remove that? It should be picked up by this. I don't know why it didn't happen. And once it's there, I think I forgot actually to put in here. Yeah, I forgot to put in there the these ones are picked up, but this living wood is not. I forgot to put my one of these in here, the advanced item collectors. So right now what I can do is actually put it in there. Actually, I will do that after. I don't want to spend time on this one, but yeah, I put an item collector there that I remove, and I don't have it with me. Actually, I should have it in here. So item collector, yeah, we have a couple in there, and we can put a filter as well. So let's put that one there, and oh, that's not the right kind of filter. So let me filter this one, so I can throw that in there, and let's see. Yeah, the living wood and living rock. So I just put it back in there. We can specify the radius, and that's it. So that should work, and now it should pick everything. Yeah, it will pick everything from there. Anyway, the other two floors don't have anything just yet, but they will eventually. And everything is going straight to our drawer right there. On this tower in here, I was planning actually to make some kind of a mob farm, but we finally added the witch water in there to get a little bit of these skeleton bones and skulls. That in there is the blood magic. You can actually go from here. Whoops, those are false blocks. And right here we can go through the elevator. What we have here, this is our blood magic altar, and we have a witch trap in here for when we do the ritual that we're gonna work probably eventually. This is my base of operation. What we're gonna do in this episode is tanks and empowering from actual edition, maybe. What else? I don't think this is a lava generation that from time to time gets stuck in there. You can see, so I'll have to pull that up and place it back, and then it start working again, generating a bunch of sand and sending that to our system. We have an hippogriff as well in here we captured in one episode, and those are some villagers that I have. And I think that's basically it, guys. I think, oh no, that's not basically it. So we have to go downstairs. So in here is all the autocrafting that we're doing so far. Over there, and in here we have all the machines. We have the tanks for energy that is almost full. Actually, it is full, so we better start using more power. We have the nuclear reactor that is getting, if we go inside, is getting and replacing this quarter full automatically using well, you can see the episode how we did that. And these are some sifters that are still working. There you go, guys. And some of the GP generation, some of the ender chest that we're using throughout the base. And if we go keep going down, here's all the cabling that we're using, and a little bit further down is the storage. Now I added this storage as well in here because I'm doing the essence that I just did in Dungeons, Dragons and Space Shuttle, so I didn't want it to repeat that. It's exactly the same with different recipes in a way. But what I did is I put it on my we have two kind of compact machine. The first one is the Tomcraft machine, and this one here, we can go actually check it out, is where the seeds are. So right now I'm planting only the stone one, but this floor is gonna get transformed probably to have different forms of different kind of mystical agriculture seeds. But you can also check the episode when we did that. Now in this episode I do want to start with some tanks. Eventually I want to have lava, water and all that fill those tanks automatically. We also gonna have some brine we should have as well, because that's going to be used eventually as well. We have plans for that. And let's actually sleep very quickly in here, so we can come in here, and that in here in the left is where we make a little bit of witch water that we use in the farm. So this pack has the building gadget that I never used before, but it's quite cool because this is where I want to put probably my tanks. So after scouting for a little bit, where should I put the tanks in here? Maybe that place over there looks like a factory area. So I am just gonna expand this in here and put the tanks. So let's say I want to place them right there. I can always use the building gadget and tell shift right click on that block to save it. And let's say I want to expand everything from there to where I am. So we can do like this and do like this, and this is gonna be like the floor. And I love that in this pack we have this laser, and we kill them only by looking at them to that guy. But yeah, that's really nice to use this laser. Anyway, so let's start on this episode by doing some tanks. I'm gonna do the dynamic tanks because I've never used them before. And oh, and by the way, I haven't updated the pack for the latest version, so I have 2 versions after this one. But what I did is I empty my Dark Null. So Dark Null is empty, and actually I'm gonna trash it right away because the latest version delete that mod. So right now, let's go to mechanism. And let's actually start, before we start that, I want to do the empowering with actual edition. So if we go to actual edition, we need to do a couple of these crafting here. So these are the display stand. We're gonna need, actually we're gonna need more than that. We're gonna need probably 5 because we're gonna need 4 for these, and this one, yeah, this one requires another one. So let's build this one here, and I made sure I have all the materials to make that. Battery, they don't actually how to put in there, but there you go. So we have all that we require for that, and I'm thinking that may put the empowering right here. Actually, we can put it in here maybe. You can see we're auto completing some quest in here. That's another thing I wanted actually to show. We start actually in harvest level this in here in Dirium. That's why I want to start getting the tanks, because that's where we're gonna put all the liquids and pull and push from there. And what did we just completed? Actually addition. Oh, look at that. Okay, an empowering diamantine crystal we don't have, but all the rest we do have. Okay, so let me actually stop that for a second because it's gonna drive us crazy by working in here. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna put oh man, these are not aligned, these doors. That is crazy. Yeah, and I suppose these 2 doors are not aligned either. No. Okay, at least they're symmetrical in a way. Should I put it in here? Yeah, I think I would put it in here. So that's gonna be the empowder. And the stands, I think it's 2 away. I don't actually remember. I should actually check the recipe here for a second. These are the recipes for the empowder. Yeah, it's 2 away from the center. Excellent. So I wasn't that far-fetched. All right, so we'll put that in there. That, of course, are gonna need a little bit of power. So what we're gonna do is actually go in. Oh, there's no. Okay, let me actually pull this out in here because we're gonna need to throw some power in here. And let me also put out my magnet as well. There you go. So we have some power coming in here, but I think what we're gonna do is throw one of those. Let me just remove that. Remove these. There you go. And there. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this in here. All right, all the way in here, all the way in here, and all the way in here. So I'm gonna put, let's see, do we have any in here? Where did I put? I still have to get used to it because it's been a while since we played in this world. There you go. So these should be link 1 and 4. I don't really remember. Let's double check in here which one is the one sending power. This one here, ID 1. Okay. So we know it's ID 1. So let's come over here. And I'm gonna grab ID 1. So I'm gonna put this one right there. I'm gonna say to all side to send energy. I'm gonna put that in there. And go ahead and grab some energy conduits that we're gonna link. That one there. And that one right there as well. This one here doesn't require power, if I recall, but we do need to hook up these 4 in there. And the other one is gonna be just like that. Let me double check. No, I think their power don't actually require any power. So let's go ahead and we can actually put this in here. There you go. Excellent. So that's gonna look good. And then let me take a look at the quest book in actual edition. So what we're missing here, empowered adamantine, that's gonna be this manilium, malachite, mana diamond, and zirconium dust. Zirconium dust, I don't think I have zirconium dust. Let me double check. I don't remember. Let's see, oh, we do have zirconium dust. I don't know where, from where, but we do have. So let's go ahead and add that over there. Manilium, mana diamond, and malachite. Malachite, where is this coming from? Overworld. Do I have some? No, I don't remember I have actually. Okay, so we're gonna have to wait for that, but let's look at another recipe for the empowerer here. What else? Well, we can do the canola. So let's see, canola seed and empower canola seed. Let's see, do we have some canola here? Because that's another, yeah, we have a ton. So that's another kind of power that we can use. Where is it? Right here. So if we throw that in there, we have the crystallized canola seed, and we can use that. Yeah, and we need canola seed to make the empowerer canola seed. So let's get a little bit more of canola in there. So if we go over here, we can add that in there, and then we can add one in each. And that should start working, and that gives us the empower canola seeds. Very nice. So we could automate that as well. These all these can be automated, and we'll probably do that for some of the recipes. Now I have to take a look at exactly which recipes we're gonna have the need of that. So all the basic, and we can actually do the ultimate control circuit with these. Okay, that's interesting. And also the harness cell frame, and this one is used for a lot of recipe. For example, the ultimate tier that actually we need. I have tier 1 in all my machines so far, so for sure I'm gonna use that one. I forgot that this pack is actually very hard recipes as well, so that's gonna be nice. The only thing I miss, like I wish this pack had, was tougher mobs, because we can basically one-shot every mob, even the wither so far. All right, so we did that. So let's check that out of the list, and let's do the dynamic tanks from a mechanism. So let's see here. We're gonna need a lot of these, and can I craft a bunch? Okay, so I do need to craft a bunch of buckets. So buckets are used for that. Luckily, resources at this point are not a something that we need to be concerned. So there you go. We have at least 2 stack. We'll see how big I want that. Let's see, structural glass maybe we can use instead of buckets. So we can do, let's do 2 stacks of those. We're gonna need some valves. Thermal, boiler, and turbine. So very nice. So let's see. Let's make 8 for now and see how we can do that. Now let's go over here. You see, these are the kind of mobs that are in this pack. So they're really tough, but they don't even pose a threat to us anymore with this armor. And we can one-shot them, most of them. So that's lacking in this pack, I think. Anyway, that's my opinion. Let's sleep very quickly so you guys can see better. Not because of the mobs. Okay. So, let's build. I want to build. This is going to be the floor. And probably, let me get some fence post. Probably I'm going to build some steel fence. Yeah, I think some steel fence is gonna be nice with this. Let's take a look. Let's grab a few. Well, actually, I don't have to come over here. I can just build them from here. So let's grab a few. Let's put that in there. And if this is gonna be, let's see, stone. Polished stone were used for this. So I want to build a few tanks. So let's put in here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 maybe. Are these gonna be too big? No, I don't think so. I think actually I want to do something like this. So if I put a tank like so, so let's see here. Okay, something like that is what I want. I'm gonna need a little bit more of this. Okay. Let's grab a few more. What am I missing? Steel rods. Oh man, I'm gonna have to ask for rods. And steel rods, let's give me 30 more. Come on. Let's see. Rods, we have a few. Okay, so I think something like that. In actually, the tank is not gonna be on top of this, but maybe something like that. I think that's gonna look good. So that's gonna hold the tank. So 4 and 4. Maybe no. I'm gonna go. No, let me think about this for a second. Let me actually grab these. This is another thing I love about this pack. The vein miner. It's so fast to change your mind, especially when you're building. And actually what I want is to put it like this. But like right there. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, something like that. and then the steel rods are gonna attach and grab these like so, maybe. Or I can chisel actually the tank, and I think, yeah, that's gonna look I think that's gonna look okay. Let me put 2 more in there. There you go. And the rest is gonna be like so, maybe. So this could be really tall if we want to. Like so. And since it's dynamic, we can actually change at one point the what we want. And I want to put actually the input and output on in here, maybe. Let's see, did I forgot to make some valves? No, I have some valves in here, so maybe something like that, depending on where we want to throw the stuff. And we could actually use this in here. Where is my wand? Because we can use the wand as well in here. There you go. So that's gonna be a little bit faster to build. So we can put it right there. This pack is actually made for to help you craft very fast at the beginning. There you go. So now it's built, and we have a volume of 112, and we have no liquid, but we could bring some liquid in. So do I have some? I think I have it in here, maybe. The ender tank for water. So let's say this one is gonna be water, although that's gonna be waste of a tank for just water. But yeah, we can do that. We can do that. So let's go ahead and put some water in there. And let's see. There you go. So they look really nice. They certainly look really nice. Especially, I like the water, how it flows inside. You know what I think? Because this is like a pair, I would love to have that valve in the middle, but I do want to use different valve in case I need to pull to different places, because if I want to pull some water out, the water actually should flow up from here. So I'm gonna leave that in here. I'm gonna make actually the same, copy the same structure maybe. I'm not 100% convinced yet with these blocks here. I don't know if this is gonna look better if we do something like that. It does look a little bit cleaner, but if I chisel and beat these, maybe it will look okay, like it's holding the tank on the side. Or maybe actually if I remove this, let's see here. Yeah, maybe something like that. Gonna look better. We'll see. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna leave it like this. So let me do the other tanks and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so to wrap up the episode, I put a content facade in here, so it's basically the same as before, it's just with content facade, and I think it looks a little better. I'm not 100% convinced that this is gonna be the final place, but for now, if I need to empower something, I can. And in here you can see I remove everything, and this is gonna be the tank. So we have in here some lava coming up there. I just did the let me just go over here and show you. I crafted the magma crucible. So for now, it's just gonna be manual, but I can always ask the system to pull some netherrack from the system, I guess. So, but I don't want to. I don't know. Let's see. We could always pull from the system from here, I guess. Not sure yet if I want to do that. We'll see. Actually, I don't remember, are these connected? These are connected through here, but I don't know if I want to transform all my netherrack in that. But we can always, oh, wrong slot there. So let's say I want 16, a little bit of coffee in here. So let's say I want 16 always there. That's gonna start filling up. If I tell him to fill up from the top, it should actually pull from the top. Let's see here. Yeah, it should pull from these, and it's not doing it. Auto input enable. There you go. So now always is gonna bring some netherrack from there, from the system, and gonna pull it over there, and it looks actually quite nice, I think. So if we see the lava coming in, I can always use only one, but for now I'm using the 2 valve just because it looks cool, and that tank is already filling up. So this is probably gonna be like a row of tank or something like that. We'll see eventually. Now we do have a little bit more time before finishing the episode. I was actually putting some, I made the lesser tartaric gem already, and let's put that one in there. So I've been killing a little bit more to get more will, and also in here I was doing a little bit of the blank slates. So with the blank slate we can actually make the what would we need these blank runes, I'm guessing, because we need to upgrade our altar in here. So I made enough for, oh, there you go. Let me just double check in here. So I made the lesser tartaric gem. We get a loot from there, and the blood altar tier 1. We get a loot from there. We could use that for speed upgrades, but just with these we can upgrade the altar as well. So we could do something like that. And you can see if I take actually my divination sigil, actually it does say in here, right? Yeah, tier 1. Alright, so let's put this in there and remove the last one, and that should be tier 2 altar right now. So what means is that it holds a little bit more current capacity 10,000, current essence 7,000. Actually, it holds exactly the same, but it's one step further for us. Where's my? Oh, I think I put it in here, right? Yeah, my weak blood. We can fill that up. I think it's already full. Let me double check in here. Current essence 5,000 LP, and next I think it will be to make the apprentice blood orb. Let's take a look. So we need a Victus Vis crystal and 5,000 LP to make the apprentice blood orb. So we can throw that in there, and I think I can do that one. So let's go in here. Do I have some V's in here? Probably yes, but not the one required for this one, right? It's need to be Victus. Let's go inside the Thaumcraft machine. See if we can do that one as well, and progress a little bit more on that. So we should have some in here. So we need only one. Excellent. Can go out, go back into the tower, and put this one in here. So we have 7,000 in there. Normally what we have to do to give more blood to this one is keep punching us in there. We do have the environmental controller that we put in here, which means that we have regeneration all the time. Regeneration 3, which is really nice. So I can now put the orb in there because this orb actually can hold a little bit more. And let's put it in there. That should start draining. Let's see, current capacity. Let's put a little bit more blood in there. 10,000, enough. Okay, so let's take a look in here. Can claim that one as well. Rainforest slate. Citizens for the recipe. So these are to craft all the other runes. Each rune actually give you different advantage. Now we want, I don't know exactly what we should put on this one. Maybe the speed is gonna be depending of I don't know how they configure this and these mod packs, because sometimes you need this to be really fast for some crafting. So I'm gonna wait before crafting all the different runes till we need it. What I do want is some master ritual stone and a ritual stone, because we're gonna put a ritual to sacrifice the witches, and we have another witch already trapped in here. Yeah, we have a witch in there, so I'm gonna make like 3 more of these cages and capture some witches. That way, once we apply the ritual, they're gonna take the blood from the witches, but since they drink, they shouldn't kill them, which is really nice. But for now, I'm gonna put this stuff away. I'm gonna keep that so I can keep putting some will on my Tartaric gem. And let's check actually some of those quests before we wrap up the episode. See what we got. A cloud. Not a lot of cool stuff. And I have a bunch of other luches that I have in here from the quest Spawner Seeker. This is actually nice. Spawner Seeker. I don't know if we need to actually be downstairs to see if there is a spawner. I don't think I've ever used this before. And it should show me like a graphic or something if I see a spawner, maybe. Let's go over here. Not that we need spawners right now, but there is a ravine right here that we can check if there is some spawners nearby. Whoops. Oh no, it's sand. Okay, I got you. It's in some kind of ender pearl over there. That's cool. That's cool. Let's see. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I've never used this before. So it's going all the way, and it's saying that there's probably a spawner right here. Okay, good to know. Very cool little tools. Cyclic has so many awesome tools. Let's see here. Chicken curry, gun turret. Nothing a lot of excitement so far in here. Oak bookshelf, mended moss, and finally ender chest. Actually, that is quite good. It's always good to have some ender chest. So I'm gonna put all this stuff in here, and I'm gonna organize that eventually. But I think that's gonna be it. Let me see how cool it looks, the lava tank in there. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, I think it's gonna look cool. That's gonna be like the factory all over this place if we continue this series. So let me know what you think, guys. If you like this series, if you want me to continue, let me know. And we'll see, depending on how many people actually view the videos or not. But I do like this mod pack as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you enjoy it. And see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye. Oops. Wrong button.